Hi there, this is Richard Kim, life coach, and this is number 4 of 6 simple steps to change your life for the better. As you know, in the first, we looked at purpose. In the second, I introduced the wheel of life. And then in the third, last week, we looked at positive daily habits. Today, we're going to be looking at tweaking those habits. So I gave examples of 8 daily habits. I'll just recap. So in health, what about doing a 30-minute exercise? Obviously, you choose your own that suits your own circumstances. I should say before last week, I think I was giving 6 out of 10 for everything. That was just a bit of an example because mine was a bit different from that in actuality. Anyway, healthy, I do 30-minute exercise. Relationship, mine was to kiss and say I love you to my wife. Family and friends, it was contact a family member on a daily basis, whether it's by text or phone or whatever. Career, college, university, retirement. Mine was 15 minutes and reading something that will progress my career. Personal development or motivation. Mine was just saying a simple thank you for the day, opening the window, taking a deep breath of fresh air. Money. For me, that was giving up something that's creating a bit of a block. So I didn't actually specify one, but we'll say it's spending no more than 2 hours watching TV. At this stage, I should say as well, it's important to have smart habits. So if you're familiar with SMART, that's having something that's specific, that's measurable, that's achievable, realistic, and timely. So if you are creating a habit, make sure that it's at least 15 minutes doing such and such a thing on a daily basis, just to keep it smart. So that was money. Fun and entertainment. I had spent 15 minutes just researching places you'd like to visit on holiday. Again, it might be very different for yourself. Spirituality, community, doing a favour each day. So, like I say, today we're looking at tweaking the positive habits. I'm going to add 2 more just to make it into around 10 a day. So I'll have playing the piano for 15 minutes minimum, and I'll have decluttering for 15 minutes minimum. So I've now created my 10 positive habits. And if you manage to achieve all those habits in a day, you would get 10 points. If you manage this all week, so going through every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 points per day, that works out at a total of 70. 10 times 7, 70. And if you do manage to achieve them all on one day, I also give myself a bonus point. So the maximum you can get is 77. So you get 10 habits, 7 days, 10 times 7 is 70. But on each of those days, if you achieve all 10 in one day, you'll get an extra point. So there's 7 extra points there to be had. So that's 77 in total. It's a nice number, 77. First you need to choose your own list of 10 positive daily habits that are meaningful to you. Ideally, they should be ones that you're motivated to do. And then you need to establish what your current base score is. So if, for example, for the 15-minute exercise, currently you do it twice a week, you'd get 2 points. If you were to choose the 15-minute decluttering, and you only do that once a week at the moment, then that would only be 1 point. So yeah, if we look at all the 10 habits, what you currently do, if for instance you only did each of those twice a week, that would be like 14 points. 2 times 7 is 14. So your current base would be 14 and your target would be 77. So basically over the next 3 to 4 weeks, you need to sort of keep that list of 10, keep doing the scoring and finding out what happens to your score. And I predict that one of two things will happen. Either your score will dramatically increase, which is great, or your score will stay around 14. Keep doing things twice every week. If it's the first and your score dramatically increases, so if it doubles to 28 or better, then you've made a good start, and you should aim to at least do better each week. So first week's 14, second week's 28, might gradually go up 30, 32, 34, getting nearer that 77. If your score remains the same or similar, then you really need to rethink the habits that you've created for yourself. You either need ones that are more fun to achieve or easier to achieve. So you may have had a minimum 30 minutes exercise each day. Bring it down to 15 minutes, and then it's more achievable, more realistic, and it'll make you feel better having achieved it. Well, one thing as well that may be happening is that you may not have got rid of the one habits that's sapping all your time and energy. So it could be that if you play a lot of video games, or in my case, I used to spend quite some time, too much time, working out all the odds and the football odds. And when I took that out of the equation, so I actually created a habit to have no gambling or betting. That really helped sort of clear a lot of my expended energy on the wrong thing. I also read a good article about if you're a bit of a worrier and worrying about the current situation, or worrying how family members are getting on. This book said about having specific worry time within each day. So you might have it at sort of 6 o'clock in the afternoon when the news is on or something, and just allocate that 15 minutes to worrying about anything you're concerned about. Normally I'd say not to worry about things, but in this way, if during the day you're constantly thinking about things and you're distracted, you can say, thank you for reminding me in yourself. Thanks for reminding me, but I've got that covered. I'm going to look at that at 6 o'clock till 15:15. And in that way, you can, and anytime it crops up in your inner mind, you just think, thank you for reminding me. I'll sort that later. And over time, that'll become a habit. So you won't spend 24 hours worrying about stuff. You'll just have 15 minutes per day worrying about stuff. The rest of your life, you've got clear to focus on what you need to focus on. If you don't like maths, a few calculations. There are several free habit tracker apps on phones that can do the work in Sphere. So I use the Loop Habit Tracker, and then I record my results at the end of each week or at the end of each month to make sure I'm gradually progressing. And by having a score, it measures how you're doing. It helps you be more focused, more proactive, and really acts as a driver for feeling good about yourself and clear on where you're heading. So the habits are linked to the wheel of life because you know what your tens look like. So you know what that vision you have of wanting to achieve that perfect life. And it gets you nearer the person you're meant to be. So next week is the week I'm really looking forward to. That's making the diary or journal notes and looking at all the synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that start happening in your life. Please share this video. Feel free to email me on richkimlife@gmail.com. And if you want one-to-one video sessions, that'd be good. Just to remind you, my name is Richard Kim, Life Coach. My website is www.richardkim.co.uk, and the same email. If I haven't, it's richkimlife@gmail.com. So thank you. See you for step 5. Take care. See you. And keep up the habits. Good habits.